It's showtime, my friend. How nice. Come on in. It's so good to see you again. I got stories to share. I'm virtually there. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime, my friend, with a tear or a grin. We're chomping the bit to begin. Wear sweatpants or slacks. Let's break out the snacks. It's showtime, my friend. If you have to go, I want you to know it's easy to sign right back in. Connection too slow? Oh, hope you don't miss the show. 'Cause it's showtime, my friend. It's time to prepare for our online affair. I do hope you'll stay till the end. I tuned up my axe, sit back and relax, no matter how your day has been. We'll make you smile, make it all worth your while. It's showtime, it's starting in no time. It's showtime, my friend. Showtime, I don't know. Just experimenting sometimes. All right. Hey, it's good to see you guys here. It says Bud, Brett, and Jeannie, you guys signed in first. And then we got Joan and Bob Haskins are here. And Mom and said that Lenine hasn't even called you yet. I didn't know she was going to. So I'm not surprised. Okay. Well, let's see. Today is all about bad boys and girls. Oh, we've done this show before. I'm trying to bring some other songs into it, but I mean, what could be badder than Bad Leroy Brown? I mean, it's in the title and everything. Written by Jim Croce. Jim Croce. 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 Is that Croce? Croce? Jim Croce. That's Croce. You know what? I can't even hear it right anymore. All right. Anyway, here it is. Bad Leroy Brown. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, he hunts trouble. You see, he stand about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him Treetop Love. All the men just call him Sir. I'm talking about bad Leroy Brown. A baddest man in a whole damn town. Badder than an old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Leroy, he a gambler. And he like his fancy clothes. And he like to wear his diamond ring. Everybody knows. He got a custom Continental. He got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor down in his shoe. I'm talking about bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than an old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, now Friday, about a week ago, old Leroy shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar stood a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, now he cast his eyes upon her. That's when the trouble it soon began. Oh, Leroy Brown can learn a lesson about a messing with a wife and a jealous man. You know what I'm talking about. As a bad Leroy Brown, a baddest man in a whole damn town. A badder than an old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Well, now the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled them from the floor, oh, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. It was a mess. It's a bad Leroy Brown, a baddest man in a whole damn town, a badder than an old King Kong, a meaner than a junkyard dog. I'm talking about a bad Leroy Brown, a baddest man in a whole damn town, badder than an old King Kong, a meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he was a badder than an old King Kong, a meaner than a junkyard dog. Choo-choo-choo. I did not know that she usually called you to tell you that it's showtime. I didn't know that, so that means that you remembered on your own. Well, that's pretty good. All right, the next one is clearly a bad boy. This is Mac the Knife. Jack the Ripper, I guess, is pretty much it. Kurt Weill wrote this with lyrics by Bertolt Brecht for their 1928 music drama, The Threepenny Opera. Bobby Darin made a hit of it in 1959. 28, 29, 39, 49, 29, 29, 39, 49, 15. 30 years later, the song actually became a hit song. Isn't that interesting? It was very, very powerful song in the show, in Mac the Knife, in the Threepenny Opera, though. All right, here we go. Let's see the... I'm getting my notes ahead of time now, so I don't get lost. I got lost a couple ones before. D, 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 D. All right, that's my note. You can sing along if you want. Oh, the shark bait has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mackey's babe, and he keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows, they start to spread. Fancy gloves, wear old Mackey's babe, so there's never a trace of red. Now on that sidewalk, it's Sunday morning, don't you know, lies a body, just oozing life. Can someone sneak in round that corner? Could that someone be Mac the Knife? Now there's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know? There's a cement bags, they're trooping on down. Now the cement is only there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10. Old Mackey's back in town. Now did you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, friends, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. Now old Mackey spends just like a sailor. Could it be our boys done something rash? Now Ginny Diver, Suki Tawdry, I'm gonna miss Lotta Lenya, and old Lucy Brown. The line forms on the right, babe, now that Mackey's back in town. I said Ginny Diver, Suki Tawdry, I'm gonna miss Lotta Lenya, and old Lucy Brown. Well, the line forms on the right, babe, now that Mackey's back in a town. Look out, on Mackey is back. Well, that's a bad boy. I have to point out it's Mac the Knife. I mean, it's Jack the Ripper. Come on. No, you don't get badder than that, I don't suppose, unless John Wayne Gacy or something. There's really no complete information about everything that Jack the Ripper did, because some of the ladies probably just disappeared, were never reported. All right. Well, here's another guy. He warns you. He says he's bad. He'll tell you right in the song. Let's get the beat over here for it. And it's going to go like this. Oh, I'm not going to use a beat. Let me get my notes here. Boom. Okay, we'll do it like this. Oh, I got to put the guitar down. Let me do this one. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Boom, boom. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak, but the back that's strong. A load of 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Doom, 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 ba-da-ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel. I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the boss man said, well, bless my soul, you loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Doom, 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 ba-da-ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. Well, I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain, a fighting in trouble, my middle name. Well, I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama line. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. I loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, boom. Yep, if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. One fist of iron and the other of steel. If the right one don't catch it, then the left one will. I loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Dum, boom, ba-da-ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-ba-yip, dip, 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 boom, 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 boom. John Houston is here today. Hi, John. Nice to see you. Well, to see your name on the list. Let's put it that way. John and I know each other since, was it elementary school? Did we know each other back then, or was it just starting junior high school? We went to the same Sunday school class for years and years and years, and knew his brother and sisters. Very nice. Very nice to see you here, John. So cool. All right, let's see what I have the next one. I'm going to skip one that I had on here because it's a little tame. The guy is upset because his girlfriend won't take his letter. That's not she might be a little tough on him, but I don't think that's exactly the kind of thing that we're talking about here. So let's do this one, though. This one is, very clearly a bad boy. I'm just going to go to it and see if you guys reckon. You'll recognize this. Well, I hear that trader coming, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. That train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. Yeah, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Yeah, I bet there's rich folks eating in fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, I'll bet there's rich folk. No, I already did that one. Well, I freed me from this prison if the railroad train was mine. I'll bet I'd move it on a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I wanna stay. Yes, I do. Let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Johnny Cash song, yes indeed. Well, there was something I was going to tell you about the song. Nope, I can't remember. We'll just go on to another thing. But he was a bad boy. Yes, he was. Oh, we have another bad boy. Yeah, this was Tom Jones was a bad boy. Well, not Tom specifically. I'm going to see if I have the right tempo here. Oh, number 49. 84, it says. Maybe, let's try it at this tempo. We'll see if this works. Delilah, Tom Jones, the one who's saying, "What's new, pussycat? Whoa!" Oh my God, how he did that with his voice. Whew. This one is a different one. I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on the blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? I could see that girl was no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no man could free. At break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and she opened the door. Do, 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 do. She stood there laughing. I felt a knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Do, 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 do. Why, Delilah? Da, 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 da. So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Woo! Tom Jones, he could do that. He could sing like that. But you know, he's had some operations on his vocal cords, tearing them up, doing things like that. Yep. It's pretty tough on the voice, when you really belt them out like that. It's kind of nice when you do things more mellow. I'm trying to think of I won't be able to think of her name right now. A bluegrass singer, sings very lightly, very light. I don't think on a scale of 1 to 10, she doesn't ever sing above a 2, which is really nice. Okay. See what else I was going to say? I'm looking up the list there. Oh, I know. I was talking about Texas, down in Texas. Oh, I can't remember what that was, but I remember you have somebody that lives down in Texas, don't you, John? Yeah. Okay. This is El Paso, another Texas song. It's called El Paso, written by Marty Robbins. And, he was a bad boy, and just in an instant, he shouldn't have done it. He was jealous, and, oh, boy, that's the trouble you get into here. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me at Rosa's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild cowboy came in, and as a wild Texas wind, dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked by the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of Rosa's I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could, from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the Badlands of Old Mexico, New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. That's supposed to indicate the passage of time. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden My love is stronger than my fear of death. I settled up and away I did ride, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet will find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last, here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to the right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right a dozen and more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rosa's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see a white puff of smoke from a rifle. I feel a bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side, cradled by 2 loving arms that I'd die for. One little kiss and Felina goodbye. And now he's in Folsom Prison. Oh, I just made that up. Okay. The bad boy shouldn't have done it. Well, now I have a song that I wrote. This one's called Devil's Line, and I wrote this with Stephen Barry Cohen. And he was we both belonged to a group of people that were being managed by a fella, and we got to connecting up and thinking maybe we should try something. So we wrote this song, and it was very difficult for us. He had a lot of different ideas than I had, and it was really quite torturous. It was difficult. Both of us got quite upset, not yelling at each other, but we'd step away from the writing session and go, this is so difficult, And finally, though, I'd say that we turned out a pretty good piece of work here. That's up to other people to decide. I think it's got an interesting story. And interestingly enough, my version is a little different than his because we disagreed about some of the lyrics. And I said, well, you complete your lyrics and I'll do mine. But I have to say at least my version here is way better than the one that I came up with myself to begin with as we were writing together. So he put a lot into my half and then I put a lot into his half. Anyway, here it is. It's called Devil's Line. And by the way, there's some rip-snorting guitar on here played by Daniel O'Malley, a guy right here in town. Here we go. Devil's Line. They set out on a quest to steal some ancient gold. 2 poor and angry schemers, the young one and the old. They knew there was a curse, but they were bound to see it through. The end will justify the means. We want what we are due. And the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is writ in blood when you sign on the devil's line. They found the tomb and broke the seal, the treasure all around. When fighting over who got more, they knocked the lantern down. The devil laughed and watched them burn, then licked their smoking bones. just inches from the sunlit sky, charred pockets full of gold. The grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. It's a beer bin bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't be solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is writ in blood when you sign on the devil's line. It's just a simple tale, but when I look into the mirror, the young boy and the old man are the parts of me I fear. When standing at the crossroads and temptation beckons me, the choices that I make will either damn or leave me free. The grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is writ in blood when you sign on the devil's line. Is it in blood when you sign on the devil's line? Here comes Dan O'Malley. Very dramatic, huh? Uh-huh. Hi, Joe. Oh, I see. There you were. That's what I saw you sign on. And oh, Dave Teeter got here too. Oh, that's okay, Dave. I'm glad you made it. And Joe, Joe, I'm going to see him in person tomorrow. I'll be at the place where he lives, and we had a pretty good time. We had to change it today because I had an eye appointment, and they dilated my eyes, and I was kind of until about an hour ago. It was a little tricky, Okay, I have to move this over here on my screen just a little bit, and then I can find out what's next. Let's see what's next here. Oh, yeah, I'd have to do this one. This one just doesn't seem terribly bad, but, well, the story is Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? The song, now this is another one of those. It took a long time before it made it to the radio. The song was written by Huey Cannon in 1902. And Huey Cannon and Bill Bailey lived in Jackson, Michigan. So any of you people from around here would know Jackson, Michigan. Well, that was pretty interesting that, right from here. Well, Bill was hanging out in the bar, and he was telling Huey about his marital problems. And Huey thought, well, this is kind of interesting stuff. So he said, I believe I'll write a song about it. So he wrote this song about Bill Bailey. The only thing that's not quite clear in the song, and I like to tell this every time I do the song, is Bill Bailey was a bad boy. And the kind of bad boy he was is that he worked on a train, and as the train went up and down the line, he met ladies, and he'd have little affairs, and she found out about it, and she kicked him out. And that's when he said, I threw him out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. Well, you know what? When it says, I know I'm to blame, and I go, no, we got to put blame where blame is due, and it's on Bill. He was fooling around, and that's it. So Bill was fooling around. She kicked him out. But I think maybe she was getting that lonely feeling that you get after somebody's been kicked out. And you kind of go, gee, what was I so mad about? And a little bit of time passes and things soften up. Well, pretty soon you're back into the same old problems again. So often doesn't work when, that kind of a thing that's happens. Well, anyway, let's go. This is Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home? And I'm going to do a little bit of Elvis in the middle of it, I think. Here we go. Oh, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I cry the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening when I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Oh, let's speed it up a little bit. I don't believe I can turn up that collar quick enough. I'll do this one here. Oh, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I cry the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rain evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come on? Come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? I cry the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rain evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Oh, Billy, won't you please come home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? You know what I've got? There's another verse that says, Bill drove by that door in an automobile. A great big diamond coach and footman hear that big wench squeal. Her name was, I forgot. Her name is, it's up here. I don't know the hell. Okay, no. Sarah's her name. Okay, let's keep going here. That big one squeal. He's all alone, I heard her groan. He's hollered through the door, or she hollered through the door. Bill Bailey, is that you? Stop a minute. Won't you listen to me? Won't I see you no more? Bill winked his eye as he heard her cry, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Well, there are actually verses to this. There's actually another verse. Wait. On one summer's day, the sun was shining fine. The lady love of old Bill Bailey was hanging clothes out on the line. Let's see. She married a B&O brakeman that took and throwed her down, bellowing like a prune-fed calf, with a big gang hanging round. And to that crowd, she yelled out loud, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? I know it doesn't tell the whole story, but there is some text somewhere to the effect, because I looked it up and I said, now I understand what the song is about. What I don't quite understand is why are guys singing the song? Shouldn't it be women who sing this? Anyway. All right, so this is another song that I wrote here called I Just Kept Thinking of You, and This Boy Is a Bad Boy. Now, I want to explain something. When I write songs, I imagine a scenario like you would in a movie. You know, I picture like a little movie, and I write the story down and try to make it rhyme and all that good stuff and find a melody. And so I want to explain that songs that I write are not autobiographical. So I just want to let you know this isn't about me. You don't have to worry about my broken heart or anything on this. It's just a country song that I wrote a few years back, and let's see what it sounds like. Here we go. But I think he's being a little bit of a bad boy, if you don't mind my saying. She just kissed me goodnight. I watch as she drifts off to sleep. As I hold her for the last time, I quietly weep. 'Cause she puts her trust in me, and I know it's wrong of me to hide all these feelings inside. She just kissed me, but I just kept thinking of you. She just kissed me, wake up. It's morning, she rises with the sun. And she's shining, and it hurts me to think what's to come. She snuggles up to me, but I pretend not to see as she gives me that I want you smile. She just kissed me, but I just kept thinking of you. She just kissed me goodbye. She gives me my coat as I go. Walks beside me and stands with me there by the door. She's been so good to me, I can't find the words I need to tell her I'm not coming home. She just kissed me, and I know that I must be a fool. She just kissed me, but I just kept thinking of you. Well, it does seem like kind of a sad country song, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, it is heartbreaking. All right, so I wrote that one. I want to jump ahead and do some things that I didn't write before we come back to another one I've got here. This is a song called Born to Be Wild, recorded by Steppenwolf, written by a guy named Mars Bonfire. Now, I doubt that was really his name. Maybe he had some parents that were kind of, like, far out, man, let's name him Mars Bonfire. That's so cool. I don't think so. I don't buy it. I think he just wanted to sound cool. Anyway, he was a keyboard player, and there's a long keyboard solo on the record, which is pretty cool. Well, I'm going to do a little sort of a stripped down version here on the guitar. Like this. Get your motor running, head on the highway, looking for adventure in whatever comes our way. And God, I'm gonna make it happen. It's a world in love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. And God, I'm gonna make it happen. Hit the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true and nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, never gonna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure and whatever come our way. Here, God, I'm gonna make it happen. Get the world in a love embrace. All of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, hitting near the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Hey, God, I'm gonna make it happen. Hit the world in a love embrace. I roll to your guns at once and explode into space. That the truth of nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, never gonna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. The reason I looked over, this thing running out of juice already. Man, I can't even play an hour. All right, well, we've got another cord over here. I'll just plug that in, and we will have guitar coming out of here. Let's see if I can make it play now. There it is. Born to be Wild. Well, that's not exactly a bad boy, but you know, it was taken on by the Hells Angels, and those were some bad boys, I can tell you that. Well, let's see. Here let's do this little song. This isn't real bad, but the guy is, you know, he is fooling around a little bit here. This is a fella. This is a song by the group The Band, and it's called Cripple Creek. And he talks about, when I get off of this mountain, you know, I'm going to straight down the Mississippi River, the Gulf of Mexico. He's going to Little Bessie, a girl that he once knew. Well, what they're not telling you here is that he already has somebody. And he's thinking he's going to go fool around with somebody. Well, he's thinking about it. He's not necessarily saying he's going to do it. So, okay, I'll give him that little part of it here. Anyway, here it is. Kind of a cool beat to this one. When I get off of this mountain, you know where I'm gonna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico, to Lake Charles, Louisiana, a little Bessie girl that I once knew. She told me just to come on by. If there's anything she can do, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. A good luck had just sung me to the racetrack I did go. She bet on one horse to win, I bet on another to show. The odds were in my favor, I had 'em 5-1. When that nag came in to win, sure enough he had won. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. I took up all of my winnings, I gave my little Bessie half. She tore it up and threw it in my face, just for a laugh. Now there's one thing in the whole wide world I just say. Sure, that sweet little thing of mine dips a toner in my tea. Well, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. Now me and my mates were back at the shack. We had Spike Jones on the box. She said, I don't care for the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Now that just gave my heart a throb to the bottom of my feet. I swore as I took another pull, my Bessie, she can't be beat. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. Now there's a flood out in California, and up north it's a freezing cold. This living out on the road is getting pretty old. So I guess I'll call up my big mama and tell her I'll be rolling in. But you know, deep down I'm kinda tempted to go see my Bessie again. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak, she defends me. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. I like the beat of that. It's ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. That beat has been around for a long time. I think, oh gosh, I can't remember his name now. The guy who did Rattlesnake for a Necktie and all that cool stuff. Anyway, let's see here. We don't have time for much more. I want to do this other one that I wrote here called Lisa. Yeah, this fella, well, again, you can tell this is not autobiographical. Again, my imagination runs wild. I wrote this when I was living in Los Angeles trying to get a record contract, and I was living in with these people let me stay in this house. It was actually a place where they were making a magazine, and during the night there was nobody there. They said, come on in at 5 o'clock, and you can stay the evening, take showers, and sleep on that mattress over there, and that was cool. So I had a place to stay instead of staying in my van, which is about all I could do. I had stayed just a little quick story. I had stayed in a hotel, but it was really not a very nice hotel. And one night I heard this noise when I laid down and the lights were out, and I heard this strange noise, kind of a rustling sound. I turned on the lights and there were cockroaches all over the place. Freaked me out. From then on, I didn't want to stay at the hotel. I stayed in my van until these people invited me to their place. So I appreciate that. That's my memory of what goes along with this song. Has nothing to do with the song, though. Here it is. It's called Lisa. I started our car early today. The old beat-up Dodge put miles between me and Lisa. Oh, God only knows I done what I could. I never knew one as bad and as good as Lisa. Well, Lisa, you're driving me out of my mind. Well, Lisa, some answers that I gotta find. Oh, Lisa, I'm leaving your loving behind. The wife and I drove up to Carmel. At Barnaby's bar, I fell under the spell of Lisa. I've always been good, a husband and dad. Well, I'll never know what made me turn bad for Lisa. Well, Lisa, you're driving me out of my mind. Oh, Lisa, some answers that I gotta find. Oh, Lisa, I'm leaving your loving behind. I cheated, I stole, my lying got old. The ceiling fell in, the tale nearly told of Lisa. The sheriff in town, he said that I'd pay. A gun in my hand, I shot him that day for Lisa. Oh, Lisa, you're driving me out of my mind. Oh, Lisa, some answers that I gotta find. Oh, Lisa, I'm leaving your loving behind. Keep the door locked, I'll never be free. They'll find me, I know. It's all 'cause of me and Lisa. I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you today. If you see that girl, you run right away from Lisa. Oh, Lisa, you're driving me out of my mind. Oh, Lisa, some answers that I gotta find. Oh, Lisa, I'm leaving your loving behind. Lisa, you're driving me out of my mind. Oh, Lisa, some answers that I gotta find. Oh, Lisa, I'm leaving your loving behind. All right, well, it's time to end here. It is like 1 minute to the hour. Here we go. We're just going to play that music that I wrote for a TV show a long time ago. I think it'd still be good for TV show. Here it is. TV segment music. I hope to see you next week, everybody. Glad you got to come along here. And I saw some applauding hands there from Joan Haskin. It's, you people, there are little icons at the bottom that you can click. I'm going to click one down there that looks like a heart. I think it goes scrolling up the screen when you do that. Let me see what happens. There it goes. Yeah, you can do that. You can click it. Some people will do that a lot. They'll just click it a whole bunch of times. Let me see what happens if I click a happy face. I see there are little things down below. Oh, that's where you guys get them, huh? Gosh, I've been doing this for about 5 years. Didn't know that was there. There it is. Oh, we got little party favors here. Supposed to a little bouquet of flowers. A little guy being scared. A little guy being happy. All right, see you guys next time. Oh, I'm getting that fading feeling again. Uh-oh, here it is. Oh no. All right, see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much.